Have you ever stopped at a red light and wondered why these three colors red, yellow, and green control the flow of traffic worldwide? It seems so obvious now, but the story behind this universal system is far more interesting than you might think. The choice of these colors wasn't random, it was shaped by history, human psychology, and even the limitations of early technology. The origins of traffic signals go back long before cars existed. In the early 19th century, railroads were the fastest and most dangerous mode of transportation, and engineers needed a reliable way to prevent collisions. They borrowed signaling methods from ships, which used colored lanterns to communicate at night. Red, a color long associated with danger and urgency, was the natural choice for stop. Its wavelength is longer than other colors, making it visible from farther away, even in fog or rain. This was crucial for train engineers who needed as much warning as possible to brake their heavy locomotives. But if red meant stop, what color would mean go? At first, railroad companies used white for proceed, but this led to disastrous mistakes. A broken red lens could make a signal appear white, tricking engineers into thinking it was safe to move forward when it wasn't. After several deadly accidents, the railroad industry switched to green for go because it was distinct enough from red and couldn't be easily confused with other light sources. Green also carries a psychological association with safety and permission. Think of open fields or clear pathways, making it a natural fit. The yellow light came later, as cars began taking over the roads. In the early 20th century, intersections were chaotic places with no standardized rules. Police officers manually directed traffic, but as vehicles multiply, this became impractical. Enter William Potts, a Detroit police officer who, in 1920, invented the first three-color traffic light by adding a yellow caution signal. Before this, traffic lights only had red and green, forcing drivers to make sudden stops when the light changed. The yellow light gave them a warning, reducing accidents and making roads safer. Yellow was the perfect middle ground, bright, attention-grabbing, and impossible to ignore. But why not use other colors? Blue, for example, might seem like a good alternative, but it doesn't stand out as clearly in varying light conditions. Purple or orange could work, but they weren't as easily distinguishable from red and green, especially for people with color blindness. The red-yellow-green combination proved to be the most effective because the colors were distinct enough that even in low light or bad weather, drivers could instantly recognize them. Over time, this system became standardized worldwide, ensuring that no matter where you drive, red always means stop, green means go, and yellow means slow down. Interestingly, the position of the lights also matters. In most countries, red is always on top, green at the bottom, and yellow in the middle. This consistency helps drivers, including those who are colorblind, know what each signal means without relying solely on color. If the lights were arranged differently in every city, chaos would follow. So the next time you pull up to a red light, remember that this simple system is the result of decades of experimentation, accidents, and careful design. What seems like a basic part of daily life is actually a brilliant solution to a problem that once made transportation incredibly dangerous. The red, yellow, and green lights are more than just colors. They're a language of safety that keeps millions of people moving smoothly every single day.
Hey there, if you're enjoying this video and appreciate the effort behind it, don't forget to like this video. It really helps the channel grow, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you never miss an update. Oh, and one more thing, share this video with your friends. Spread the love and support. Alright, now let's get back to the video. Let me know if you want any tweaks.